Hello, my name is Dylan Holt, and today I'll be going over my summary of Chapter 5. This chapter discusses the use of electronic health records in depth, so I will spend most of my time on this topic. There is a number of different clinical systems used in healthcare, and they include electronic health records, computerized provider order entry, medication administration using barcoding technology, telemedicine and telehealth, and finally, personal health records and patient control. Electronic health record systems are found in 12% of hospitals within the United States, but this will likely grow over time. One reason of this is the HITECH Act, which pushes for the use of meaningful electronic health record systems, and we have discussed this in other discussion posts as well as other reading assignments. There is growing value within EHR systems, which is a major reason that there is so much force behind its expansion. Three of the reasons include quality, outcomes and safety, efficiency, and service and satisfaction. In order to fully adopt the electronic health record systems, organizations need to overcome the barriers in place. These barriers include financial barriers, organizational and behavior barriers, technical barriers, and privacy and security barriers. Financial barriers that an organization will encounter are the fact that there is a high upfront cost for these systems. There is a running argument that systems might not actually be able to realize savings fast enough because they are so expensive to start out with. On top of the high upfront costs, productivity will likely decrease because employees will need to learn about the new system, which will also hit organizations' bottom lines. Organizational and behavioral barriers include everything from lack of physician acceptance to changes in workflow to differences in state licensing regulations. Personally, I have been told of physicians who have quit their jobs for having to do things like email patients outside of the office, so this is a real problem for certain generations. Technical barriers include organizations' ability to support and sustain these systems. Lastly, privacy and security barriers has to do with dealing with information, theft, or fraud as these systems begin to grow. These are all major arguments against electronic health record systems. EHR systems can have huge impacts on quality and outcomes and safety for patients. Major effects on quality include increased adherence, enhanced surveillance and monitoring, and decreased medication errors. By implementing electronic health records, there can be decreased rates of medical errors, which can prevent errors, and this can facilitate more rapid responses to adverse events, and there can be quality tracking and feedback after the fact. Patients can see these upsides if and only if the electronic health record systems is properly created and applied. This concludes my summary of Chapter 5. Thank you very much for listening.